What is up, y'all? Thank you for joining me for another video. If you're new to my channel, thank you. Welcome. Subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe. Let's keep this party going. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. I'm LT Locks. We're going to get into it and we're going to talk about Frizz. So I am 1 month away from my 1 year lockaversary, and I said, you know what? I need to get real about what's going on, real about my hair every day, and real about just how I want to continue my lock journey. So I got a retie a couple weeks ago, and I was talking to my loctician, and I was like, hey, you know, my hair does get frizzy from time to time. What can I do about that? And she suggested something that I had not been doing for the past, or doing correctly for the past year. And that is braiding and banding smaller. So I'm used to doing like 2 at the bottom, 3 up here, and 4, you know, and maybe having like a total of 9 braids. She was like, no sis, you got to make them smaller if you want to reduce frizz. Because I told her, you know, my hair was getting a little frizzy and, you know, what should I do? So she said, to reduce frizz, you want to braid and band in smaller sections. You know, you should be taking about this much in a section versus what I was doing, taking about this much in a section. Because I was like, I don't want to spend my whole day braiding and banding to wash my hair, which it don't take that long, but I was being extra and dramatic and therefore receiving frizz on the other end. So I tried something different tonight. I washed my hair. I used the braiding and banding method, but in smaller sections. And so this is me just after I got out of the shower and out of finished washing my hair, I was taking down my sections. And again, I had 17 braids versus the 9 that I normally have on my head when I am braiding and banding and washing my hair. Also, once you have taken your braids down, she suggested to use a foam. I'll get into this hair, y'all. My hair is really growing, and it's really cool to see from these videos how I look day 1 versus how I look now, almost 365 days into this process. So I'm just excited about this 11th month that I've hit, and the ability to be free with my locks. Anyways, back to the frizz question. She also suggested using a foam. She suggested Lotta Body. If you have Lotta Body, you can use that. I also use the Notorious Locks foam that they have in their collection. And this is my first time using it. I have used their oil in the past, but this is my first time using the foam. And so I just used a little foam on my hair just to kind of create, not necessarily a hold, but to sort of seal my locks so that the frizz won't be as prevalent. Honestly, compared to last time with just doing the small sections for braiding and banding, I saw a difference in my hair in terms of how it looks with, you know, that smaller section and frizz. It was less frizz on my hair, or my hair was showing less frizz. And then when I added the foam as well, that also helped to tame that frizz. Now, again, I'm about to be 1 year into my lock journey. I don't suggest you doing this for if you are, you know, just fresh out of the chair. If you are less than a year, less than, you know, 8 months in, I don't think you should use foams. Really stray away from oils as well. But if you want to venture down this road, of course, talk to your loctician before adding any products to your hair, as your hair is still trying to lock and you don't want any slippage to happen as a result of it. But what I noticed is that, you know, it was less frizz, and I'm like, okay, we might have something here. Now I don't use this is my first time using the foam. And so we'll see if there's any buildup or not, and I'll come back and kind of do a review of if there was any buildup. But from the oil that I've used before, I have used their oil and I didn't see any buildup. I've used other oils in the past and didn't see any buildup. I don't know if that's just my hair but I'm here for it. So keep it coming with the natural oils and everything, and I'll keep using those products. That's great. But again, less frizz. And I wish I had a comparison to show y'all the amount of frizz that I have now versus the amount of frizz that I had, you know, before using foam. It's a difference though. It really is. And, you know, whatever you're comfortable with, of course, don't go overboard with the foam. But definitely, if you want to control the frizz, try it. If you're at a stage where you feel like you can add more products to your hair. Also, you know, with me being almost 11 months in, I'm really just saying to myself, okay, let's be real about my locks, because they are growing, they're flourishing, they're doing their thing. But I got a comment a couple of weeks ago about, you know, like from a person who said that they were sister locked and that they, you know, about 2-3 months in, and they're just not a fan of their locks. And look, I don't wake up every day loving, you know, how my locks look every day. I'll be honest with you. Some days I will, you know, look at myself and be like, you know, y'all looking pretty stiff. But I know that a year from now, they'll look even different. You know, they'll look even more better. They'll be more mature. That's what I'm trying to say. More better. Wow. They'll be more mature and they'll look better to me. But I know this is a process, so just trust the process. And that's what I tell myself too. When I see my locks in the mirror and I'm not feeling them, I say, Lauren, just trust the process. It's okay. It's going to turn out good. Even when your styles don't look how you think they're supposed to turn out, they still look good on you because you're shining through with your locks. So keep shining, keep enjoying your journey. Tell me what stage you are in your journey, and let me know if you try using foam and how you feel like that helped, if you have any frizz in the past, especially after washing your hair. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Peace.